oggi è qui non facciamo modo per niente. Well, hello everyone. How are you doing? It's been a while since I was live. I've had recorded videos along the way. Now, I think there's once again something with the exposure of the exposure settings for my camera, but it might be just oh, there we go. There we go. The automatic exposure or something. Nissan, what have you done? Nissan has destroyed a what do you call it? A plushie. Just just completely gutted this poor thing. It's, but there we go. That's Dachshund at work. I need to I need a hat because my hair is all over. Even though I had a haircut a couple of weeks ago. So who do we have in the chat? We have uh, Jens and Peter. Hello, Peter. Hello, Jens. Ahoy, hoy. Dogs will be dogs. And she actually likes to hump this particular sloth due to hitherto unknown reasons. It's like she doesn't hump just anything she comes across. She humps this particular sloth for some reason. I don't know. I don't know why. No idea. Meat? Why do you hump the sloth? She doesn't even care. Okay, now the beer for today is a Dutch beer. It's brewed in Alkmaar, and there's a particular brewery, Moersleutel Craft Brewery in Alkmaar, the Netherlands, established in 2016. So it's a craft brewery. It's quite new. It's beer engineers. It's a candy bar stout, 11%. 8 years celebration. It's actually 8 years celebration. So this year is 8 years celebration Mars. Candy bar stout, 11% ABV. Chocolate, caramel, vanilla. Triple mashed with rye, oats, and wheat for a thick base. Serving temperature 12 degrees. And for some reason, this actually has the texts on this particular can are also in Finnish. There's these ingredients labeling and allergen listing are all in Dutch, English, French, Swedish, Danish, Norwegian, and Finnish. It's weird. I just took this out of the fridge, so it still hasn't really warmed up to 12 degrees Celsius because stouts and imperial stouts, porters, etc. They have a slightly higher serving temperature than, for example, lagers, pilsners, and it's labeled for export. No, it's not labeled for export. It's not labeled for export. Come on, man. I bought this at a just an just an average uh just an average beer shop in downtown Amsterdam. I didn't buy this anywhere abroad. I mean, this has brewed by Moersleutel Craft Brewery in Alkmaar, the Netherlands, and then the contact details for a UK importer. So it's not. I have no idea, and then I get the get the French labeling or the French text. But what I do not understand is the Scandinavian or the Nordic labeling. I mean, if it has Finnish, Swedish, Danish, and Norwegian, why doesn't it have like Icelandic labeling when it go that far? Okay, I don't know. It's really interesting. Hmm. It's really sweet. Um, really thick, really thick. As a stout, an imperial stout should be, in my opinion. By the way, I have light on my chair there. I made it fancy today. It's really sweet and full bodied. Mm. I think I haven't been streaming since after we came back from Amsterdam, uh, which was actually we went to Amsterdam last week. Uh, we were in Amsterdam from the 3rd to 7th of August. We went to see The Warning in Amsterdam, and it was Katja's first time seeing The Warning live, or rather experiencing The Warning live. All right, excuse me, Katja. Would you be so would you be so kind to give us your opinion on The Warning?
It was energetic.
Energetics says yes, it was really energetic.
Enthusiastic fans.
Huh?
Enthusiastic fans of
Enthusiastic.
all ages and genders.
Yes. Yes, it was energetic. Yeah. And they had a huge mosh pit. I don't. I mean, it was again. It was uh, the opening band was from Glasgow, Scotland. I can't remember. I can't remember what the name was. It was like Dead Pigs or something like that. But yeah, what was the name of the opening band? Don't remember. Huh. Or The Warning. Uh, it was a Scottish band. Uh, gosh. September 2024. Uh, oh, The Warning. No, that's for this year. They had. They had in. I can't find their. Yeah, I honestly I don't know. Barcelona. It was a Scottish band, and it had a weird name. Oh, The Warning for Database. Back in Europe, it was a Scottish band. It was like dead pigs or dead animals or so, or dead goat or something like that. Melkweg, Amsterdam. Um,
Dead Pony.
oh, Dead Pony. Yes, Dead Pony from Glasgow. Yeah, there we have it. Dead Pony. It was yeah, I remember correctly. Like dead, some dead animal. Yeah, Dead Pony. It was okay. They tried to open up uh, a mosh pit, but like with the band that opened for them in April in Paris, the Conquer Divide, they were a lot more. the dead pony was a lot more successful in getting a mosh pit, but it was nothing compared to what the warning got the audience to do. It was really, really, really amazing. Like um the mosh pit that the warning got, they like cleared half the floor, and mind you, this wasn't a small place, and it was packed. It was like uh 1,000. The maximum capacity was or is 1,500, and it was sold out. But yet they managed to get a full, like almost half of the entire floor cleared for a mosh pit, and it was really, really wild. Well, there was no crowd surfing, so I don't get the point of crowd surfing. But I did manage to get a selfie with their manager, Rudy. Which, I mean, I ran when we were exiting. We had to go to the toilets, etc., and Katja tried to queue for some merch, uh, but then we just gave up, and we saw some actually Dutch and some foreign, and then some international fans. After the gig, we actually during the gig there was some messaging on the Discord, the fan Discord, and then a few of them actually agreed to meet outside after the gig. And as we were leaving, Katja and I, we actually walked by their bus. Just we weren't. Our point wasn't to go like stalking by their bus, but the way we were going, just we had to walk past the bus to get where we had to go. So and then I saw their manager Rudy hanging around with their like from Breaking Bad, the Hugh Babino, which is a guy. It was This guy is like their Hugh Babino, like the security, and then it was him, Rudy, and then I think it was their sound guy doing outside doing what they did, and I we already walked past, and then I figured, you know, tell you what, why not try to get a selfie with the manager? Because I'm a fan. Rudy, I mean, I'm really a big fan of Rudy's, so I figured, why the hell not? And then we just went back, and I just said, "Hey Rudy, can I get a picture?" And then he thought for a moment and said, "All right, fair, all right, why not?" And then got a picture from us of us outside the concert place. Let me, if I can find it for you. Uh, it's Katya's phone, I think. Yeah, I can't find it for you right now. Yeah, it's not on my phone, so I haven't been able to get it. But it was really, really, really nice. And these pictures are from Paris. Those are from Paris, I think. Those pictures. Why not? For some reason, I can't. Do not have. Oh, by the way, I got their new album. They published a new album on June 28th, and I finally got the LP. I ordered a picture LP, so I finally got that in the post some time ago. And then there's a backside too. So, and I from the gig in Amsterdam, I actually purchased a signed vinyl of of their previous album, Error, and afterwards when I looked it up, I paid like 50 euros for it at the merch desk where they had the all the t-shirts, CDs, all the swag. So I purchased that for 50 euros, and I checked it up online, and people are selling because it is being sold out. That the signed vinyl has been sold out from every official store for who knows how long. And guess what? It's that the signed vinyl of their album Error is actually selling for three up to 350 euros. So like sorry 350 US dollars. So that's like 330 um euros. So it's a lot of money, and I paid 50 euros for it. So that's about maybe 55 US dollars. Okay, so which is about just under 83 Aussie dollars and 55 US dollars. So it's 50 euros isn't that much. And then okay, and 350 US is 386 Aussie dollars. So it's a good chunk of change. Oh, I think I actually have it on Facebook, the picture of me and Rudy. Uh, I don't have it there. Yeah. I really like that particular picture of. Okay, where do I have it? Say what now? Where is it? Okay, I found it. There. There we go. He's actually from a good comp. He's a nice, a good one to have a selfie with because, hang on. Uh, apparently, I. Hmm. Because I. Ooh. Uh, Okay. That is Rudy as a young man in the middle. For those of you who do not know, the redhead is Kate Winslet, and the man in the white shirt is Leo DiCaprio. He was one of the casting managers, co-casting um, managers for the Titanic. He's actually credited in the casting of one of the persons responsible for the casting of the Titanic. So not just any random guy from Mexico. Um. Anyway, I the most recent true crime episode that I made about Pia Ristikankare, the Finnish Jehovah's Witness girl. There have been new developments in the case, and uh, well, Katja and I and Misan, we actually went to the small town um, where Pia is from, was from. So we went there because we were leaving Turku and heading spoilers. Well, just gonna say that it's a tiny place. Um, it was a tiny place back then, and it still is, and it's like in the middle of fucking nowhere. I mean, well, not literally, but the Kingdom Hall she went to, she attended, um, that is in the middle of fucking nowhere, and Katya said that it's actually quite creepy, a fucking creepy place, because it literally in the middle of nowhere. You drive in the middle of fucking nowhere, in the middle of fields and forest, and boom, Jehovah's Witness Kingdom Hall. You go and you leave middle of nowhere, and then you end up in Paimio. So, and the next, actually, the pretty much the next property from that, well, the nearest property is actually an institution for, uh, well, in past decades, in well, this needs a bit of explaining the background. Okay, so in the past decades, in the past say 100 years or so, we had these institutions for these sort of central institutions for people with mental disabilities, mental and or physical disabilities, but first most but mainly people with intellectual disabilities, and most of whom had physical disabilities. They were like put in these institutions were built for them, uh, where they got the care that they did or did not need, and these places were quite often in the middle of fucking nowhere, because the society just wanted to keep them out of sight, out of mind. So these places were often in the middle of fucking nowhere. I've worked in one of these institutions actually, um, which was like literally in the middle of fucking nowhere. It was over an hour by bus. So bus like loony bin, what used to be called not houses or loony bins. Uh, what were called not houses or loony bins were more like for those with chronic mental illnesses. but those existed too, and those were also, uh, you know, out of sight, out of mind. But these places for um, people with mental disabilities or developmental challenges, as we would say nowadays. They were locked up in these places, even further than the regular loony houses were at the time. Now, as I said, well, something akin to it was like an insane asylum for people with intellectual disabilities, like Down syndrome. People with Down syndrome. People like that. People with Down syndrome, developmental, disabilities, and autism, and stuff like that. And these weren't actually for psychiatric patients, but disabled patients. But it was sort of insane asylum, as you might call it, because these people were called. Um, Actually, there was a word for it in the past in Finnish. Uh, I have no idea what that word is in English. Google translates. Yes, mentally defective. They were called mentally defective. So basically, just institutions for the mentally defected, defective. Place to hide, a place to hide the rich people. Shame on them. Yes. Well, place to hide from, the place to hide these people from the rich people who lived in the cities. So out of sight, out of mind. But in my field of specialty, I I'm specialized into working with these people. So these, well, develop developmentally disabled is a correct, politically correct term. Uh, so developmentally disabled, and I'm a nurse, and I'm actually specialized into working with these people, with mental disability or developmentally disabled people. And what my the degree that I have, back in the day, it was called uh, nurse for the mentally defect, something like uh, nurse for the mentally defected, or mentally defective, or dementia nurse, or whatever. Caregiver to the mentally retarded. So I actually got the chance to work at one of the very like one of the two remaining institutions. These kind One of the, I think there were two left at the time, in this country, and I got to work in one of them before it closed down, just over a year after I graduated. So I got to work there for 6 months, uh, right around the time I graduated, um, which was 11 years ago now. Peter says we used to call them spastic centers. We've come a long way from that sort of neglect. Yes. Um, though in that one of the institutions that I worked in, the level of care had come a long way from what it was in, let's say, 50 years ago. when 50 years ago the life expectancy for someone, I think for someone with Down syndrome, the life expectancy was under 25, and with someone um, more severe, with those who were severely developmentally disabled, the life expectancy was around 20, if that. So, but now they live very a long time. But the level of care that we had there was a far better than what it was. And I've actually there's I think there's no, sorry, it was one of three, and the place that we drove past is one of two remaining places, and that is not what it used to be. 50 years ago what is when I'm referring to. Yes, I'm that old. Yeah, yeah. So were you considered one of those people that needed the spastic senses? Just kidding. Um, yeah. So there are currently, I think there are two places that still exist. Um, at the time when I graduated, I think there were three. The one is closed. The one that I worked in is closed, um, for obvious reasons. And the houses were in disrepair. In disrepair, they were in such a bad condition that they had to, for health reasons, you couldn't put like nurses work there, so it would have been illegal for the nurses to work there. Well, yeah, never mind the patients there. Just as long as it's not hazardous, as long as it's not hazardous to the nurses. So I guess. And the one that we went to in Paimio, which is the next town over from Piikki, where Pia Ristikankare lived, that is in good condition and it's still there, but it's a bit different. It's a bit different. Now it's in it. There is just these. It's not as big, and there's a special needs school, and then there's two units with for those who need to get some sort of evaluation, uh, psychobehavioral evaluation, and for those who have so severe behavioral problems that they can't be anywhere else. They're too challenging to be anywhere else. So it's for something like that that these, and then there's a school for them and etc. etc. So it's a bit different. That it's still there, but it's different from what it was. It's not the same as it was like 50 years ago. Now, the third that was the third place that was open when I graduated 11 years ago. Um, was it 11 years ago? Yeah, so something like that. 11 years ago. Um, it's still open, yeah, but it's a lot different, and a variety of different sorts of people still live there, as patients, and then there are um, developmentally challenged people who have there are these job centers for them, so they live somewhere else and they go there to work for the day, and then they go back to the to wherever they live. For example, in the units that I've worked in the Helsinki area, a lot of them go go to that place called Lakisto. So they go there, they work for the day, and then they have these, and those who can't actually work, Then they have these different um, groups for them, like communication group, and then they get physio there and speech therapy, etc. And then some of these people then who work there actually live there in the area, and it's really good. They actually and actually there are staff members who actually live there. The staff members that are because there are houses for for the nurses who work there. So it's really good. They have a short walk to work. It's just a few hundred meters. They live there, and then there used to be a shop, a bar, a healthcare center, all for these people and the nurses. And what's left of those functions is a lunch cafe and some administration that still have their offices there. And these disabled people actually work. Some disabled people actually work in the kitchen. They cook and prepare the food, and then they after lunch they just clean it all up. Um, so it's really nice. I really love the place. I mean, it it and the place is beautiful, just absolutely gorgeous. And then there's a golf course, and then accessible routes in the accessible nature paths around the area. It there are a lot of forests, so they've actually made it available to everyone. You can go there with a wheelchair or a walker, or if you have trouble walking, it's you can go there. If you use a wheelchair, you can go there. It's accessible for everyone, and there's actually yeah, the staff are really they're like me, like crazy people. You gotta be a little loony to work to do this job. You gotta be a bit weird to do this. Uh, just a moment. So, the last time I went to Lakisto, I purchased this. It's a pillow and a pillowcase. There's they've actually this is actually they've actually made these rug mats. Uh, what? Yeah, the rug. They've made these. They the disabled people have actually made this very rug rack, and they've made this pillowcase. These disabled people have made this pillowcase from the rugrats, the rugrats they've made themselves. And then there's this pillow, and they've actually stitched this together. I mean, they purchased the fabric, but it's clear, but the seams that this has is being obviously made. It's aftermarket stitching. So this is not like the stitching here is clearly made. You know, it clearly has not been made in a factory. So the disabled people have actually taken this, stitched this thing, this cloth that is this cloth came from the factory. They've made the stitching, and then they've made the rug racks, and then they've cut them into correct size pieces that are correct of the correct size, and then they put the pillow in, and yeah, and then they put this together. So they put the pillow in like so, and then they have this Velcro. They stitch in the Velcro. They don't actually just put it. They like make this double, and then there's the Velcro, and it's all handmade. And actually, I didn't get this for free. I paid money. I paid money for this. I think I paid something like 30 or 40 euros. I think there was 40 euros for this, which I will gladly pay 30 or 40 euros for something like this. And they've, stitched it up here on both sides. So it does have, it's it's really nice. I really love this. And actually, Misan loved this. Misan really loves this. Misan likes to, she's a small dog. She likes to lie on this. Every now and then, when this is on the, we've left this on the floor on purpose because Misan likes to lie on it. She quite often actually goes just to chill on this particular pillow. So it's really heartwarming. It really warms my cold heart that these kind of places exist. It gives purpose to their lives. And the money that the 30 to 40 euros what I paid for this, well, let's say 30 euros. The 30 euros that I gladly pay this 30 euros for this because I know that it employs these people. It gives them fulfillment in their lives, and it goes into supports their work. It goes directly into supporting their work, what they do. So it really warms my cold and bitter heart to know that this type of thing still exists. It is wonderful. It has the homemade look and feel. It does really. Velcro is a nice touch. I hate when pillows come out of the cases during the night. Hope she doesn't see it like the sloth then. No, she doesn't. She loves to chill on it. Like she just goes to lie on it. And that's cute. Uh, Purpose and self-worth. Exactly. And I've actually taken care. I've worked actually in a unit where people go there. So I've actually considered moving to that place, even though I don't actually work in that place. But it's the same. It's actually that place is part of the same organization where I work. So basically, I would be eligible to get housing from we would be able to get an apartment from there. Um, and I've been there several times actually for work because I've been there in you know in according to the Finnish law nurses are obligated to educate themselves further, at least in or to develop their professional aptitude. So we have to take extra. The law doesn't define which courses or when we have to take courses, but we have to further our uh, professional aptitude. So a lot of the courses that our organization organizes are there. For example, AVEKI, which is sort of uh, a curriculum whereby we get they teach us how to handle challenging and violent situations, and I've actually been on this course a couple of times because it has to be renewed. You have to go there again, like first aid courses. It's like first aid courses. You have to go for updates. Every few years. So I've been there, and it's usually a 2-day course. So I've been there, and I've had, we went for lunch there. There's the lunch cafeteria. So we went there for lunch, and it's really actually the especially Peter. Peter says it's pity that the cops don't do that course. Well, here in Finland they do. The police do this. We this The police actually do this same course as we do. So we do what the cops learn. So they teach the police these things, with the exception that police they that they include that when they do this course for the police, they include firearms, gas and handcuffs, etc. So and the police actually have to get a degree. It's 300. What the police you can't work as a cop until you actually hang on. They actually go to university. They actually have to get a university degree before you can become a cop. It's called University of Applied Sciences, or in some countries it's called Polytechnic. Polytechnic / University of Applied Sciences. They have to go there and get a degree and it's 3.5 years, and they actually have to do and they actually have to write a bachelor's thesis before they graduate, and then only then can you work as a police officer in Finland. So it's not like you go to a police academy for 3 months, and they teach you and learn that, like, shoot first and ask questions later. So there's 3.5 years in a University of Applied Sciences, and they have to write an acceptable bachelor's thesis. So anyway, as I was saying, the courses that I went to, it's in there's the lunch cafeteria, and the disabled people who work there and live there, those who come from the outside to work and those who live there and go to work there, they come there to that lunch cafe for lunch. And you can actually, you can see them, and you get to meet them in, you know, on the street. When you walk there, there might be people who come and ask you, hey, who are you? How are you doing? How's your day? And I've worked here, in this in this organization long enough that that some of the people who work there and who come there to come from the outside to work there, and go there for lunch. The clients slash patients, they actually know me. And last time I went there, there was one patient I was taking I took you know I worked with, who then came and sat down with me and had lunch with me. So that's how that's what kind of place that is. And actually, I think that um, in some ways tells what kind of a nurse I am. That people that these people that I have that I've been working with, patients that I've worked with, come come to me after a few years. Uh, come to me maybe after uh, after over a year. After a year, come to me and say, hey, Heidi, how are you? And then they want to have lunch with me. So it's kind of this kind of it's this kind of stuff that way makes makes it worth doing this job, knowing that, okay, maybe my coworkers think that I'm a piece of shit. Maybe my boss thinks I'm a piece of shit, but at least some patients don't. But at least most of the patients don't think I'm a piece of shit, because sometimes, at least if not my bosses, at least my, at least part of my so at least a few of my colleagues make me feel I'm a worthless piece of shit. So at least the direct feedback comes from the patients that I take care of. So the case of Pia Ristikankare, I actually went there to have some video, to take some video and commentary video, so that I have actually pictures and video of the places, of the area she lived. I took a general picture from the end of the street, from oh, of the street where she lived. I didn't take, obviously I didn't go take pictures of the house, just out of courtesy. Um, in hindsight, it was a good idea, because what I can tell you is that in hindsight is in hindsight it was a good idea that I didn't go take a picture of the house and knock on the door, because I found out that her father passed away earlier this summer at the age of 80. I think he was 85 or 86 years old. He passed away without ever knowing what happened to his daughter. After 36 years, didn't he never got to find out what happened to his daughter. But there are other things that I will. This was just kind of the teaser for this part two, which is still under the works. Uh, Peter's looking forward to that update. Yes, so am I. So am I, Peter. So I think. By the way, tomorrow I think I'll be streaming again, because I think I'll do some gaming tomorrow. So so let's Let's go and see. Oh, there's some. Oh, pictures on the Instagram from people that I haven't seen in a good while. Oh, and Katya has sent me a message. Ooh, a picture of a borzoi. OMG. I mean, come on, look at this. Those are kind of cute. Those are kind of scruffy. But why? A beetroot? Come on. An egg? Hmm. I mean, those are hunting dog. Yeah. Peter says, gaming is not really my thing, but if YouTube notifications are clear, I may pop in to say hi. I'm glad. Um, so the gaming stream will not be let's say 100% 100% gaming. It'll be like more like hangout and gaming at the same time, um, which is something that I do every now and then, quite rarely these days. Quite rarely these days, but that happens. Maybe if I'll just turn. If I get my screen settings correctly. Yes, there we go. There we go. I might as well just. Okay. You have seen my gaming streams, yes. Okay. Wonderful. So if I just. Maybe I'll do just a little, okay? But maybe I'll do just a little bit of game stuff for today. It's just Counter-Strike updating. Okay, let's see. Okay, maybe I'll let's do something that I haven't done in a while. Okay. Let's see. What is that called? Okay, let's get a vote. Which one? Which one? Today? Which one shall I play for today? And the other one, and the loser for today will be tomorrow. The loser will be tomorrow. Loser will be winner will be played today, and loser will be played tomorrow. Or maybe tomorrow will be both, but loser will be tomorrow anyway, and the winner will be played today and tomorrow. Oops. Oi. What the fuck is going on? Oh. Oh my god. Uh. Oi. Whoa. Okay. Okay. There we go. There. Come on, people. It's 50-50. It's either or. It's either or. Okay, we have a. Okay, let's take a decisive vote. Katya, Lara Croft or Counter Strike. Counter Strike is a shooting game. Counter Strike. Okay, Counter Strike it is. I'm shit at Counter Strike. I'm really shit at Counter Strike. Okay, but we'll do. The audience is clear. We'll do Counter Strike. Okay, we'll do Counter Strike. So we will have um, both and Lara Croft and Counter Strike tomorrow. Where's my Counter Strike? There's my Counter Strike. Yeah. Okay. Actually, Counter Strike is the game for today. Good. Good game for today. Uh. uh Counter Strike. There. Oh, there we go. It shows that I have a screen enabling G-Sync. I did not know I have a screen that supports G-Sync. Interesting. Let's go. If this is really, let's see. If I enable G-Sync, what's going to happen? I have no idea. Let's go YOLO. Let's go. Let's go YOLO. Okay. NVIDIA control panel. Live. Do I have? Let's see. Okay. Let's go for G-Sync. Let's go. I have no idea if this works. Sorry guys, I have no idea. Let's go. Let's because I've already checked it that this screen does. This may or may not support G-Sync. So I have no idea how this is gonna work out, you know. Okay, let's go with Peter says, my gaming ability tops out with Freestyle, Solitaire, and Sudoku. Well, those are valid. Every game is valid, Peter. So, it seems that I had some... Let's see, dynamic... Let's see how this... It may have some... it may affect the stream performance, who knows? I have no idea how this goes. Oh, that just disappeared. Yeah, let's see, this not responding. Okay, the program wasn't responding, but okay. I need to go back, revert back to the settings that is recommended. Okay. Okay, because but it should be good. Like Jen says, sorry, Peter says not really what games worth streaming though. Peter Jen says I've been playing Cell of Singularity lately, one of the free games of Steam. Okay, so let's go with apply changes. Okay, I just want to see what it. Okay, I want to see how all that goes. Okay. Possible. Do have you something? Okay, now that I have the... Ooh. Do I have... Do I have this... If I can just get the... Why can't I get... Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on. Basic stuff. Do I get... Chat box goes... Why can't I get just fucking game capture? General... okay. Yeah, apparently I can't get as a game capture thing on uh, I can't understand why I can't get the game capture on. Okay, okay, so I can't understand why I can't get the. Okay, what I can do, is get a screen capture. Okay, capture specific. Yeah, route loss. Okay, okay, so so let's go with. Yeah, I'll always go for screen capture because if the game capture doesn't work, well, too bad. You can go with game capture, with screen capture. Sorry, screen there. Okay. Okay. This is really weird because usually, usually this works, but for some reason not this time. No. Now then, there we go. Oh. Yeah. Now if I just get this on uh, transform, fit the screen. Okay. Easier to stream on Discord. Yes, probably. To get the let's play with practice. Definitely. Do I? Where do I haven't actually played Counter-Strike in a while. Uh, Practice. How do I play with just bots? How do I just play with bots? I haven't done anything with this game in a good while. Let's play practice. I mean, I haven't. I don't actually know how to play this with just bots. How do I just play with bots? Let's go play practice. Let's go with this. Let's just go with this. Oh, here I have it. Let's go. Oh, too bad. I know I suck in these fuckers. There we go. Let's go, motherfuckers. Yeah, Peter, that's actually a good idea. I may want to stream on Discord at some point on my probably my main server. Oh, we should go out soon with the dog. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Oh, for fuck's sake! Come on. I've never been a big fan of, or at least any good at these shooting games. Just maybe the action time hasn't been really that good at any point. There we go. Won the round. Yay. Oi saatana. Perkele. Oh, fuckers. I mean, I mean, yeah, sure. This is an interesting because I may or may not have been I may not have been able to play this game, uh, and stream and record at the same time. So I'm streaming and recording and playing the game with with my previous CPU because it seems that it's taking up so much, enough CPU that it's might have been just what might have been quite lagging. Oops, I think I have just forgotten to enable the desktop audio. There we go. Because it's been there we go.
One left. Let's kill him already.
Yep. Okay. Just one left of the other team. Well.
Sniper!
There we go. Okay.
Counter-terrorists win.
Too bad. Too bad. Okay. Let's see.
Let's go!
Okay. Now I don't have.
Sniper! Billy, I need help here!
Map is really handy in this one.
With you, I need help here! I'm on my way. Need help! I need help! They're down to two.
We have here.
Terrorists win.
There we have it.
We have destroyed them!
This is how it goes sometimes, people. You suck at the game, and you lose the game. Really suck at the game. Really suck at the game. Alright? Okay.
We must work together.
There you have it. I suck at the game, as you can see. But that's how it goes sometimes, and it flushed. Apparently, it flushed the chat for some reason. No idea why, but hey, some reason. Okay, well, too bad. Well, that was the game. Misha, mitä koira? Tule tyttö. Hang on. Here she is, big girl. Big girl. She's already big. She's so big. She's so big. Well, she's so big. Just chill. I love this dog so very much. She's my honey boo. Let's try it good. Let's go try it good. Thank you. How can any dog be this cute? How can any dog be this so cute? Look at that, so scruffy. So cute little dog. You wanna play with? There we go. Maybe at some point I'll stream on Discord too. On Discord at some point. Who knows? I don't. Okay, maybe it's been hour and a half. So perhaps it's time to go for today. Okay, so thank you so very much for today. It has been very interesting to do this stream. It's been one of my longest so far. It's been an hour and 36 minutes. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Why is my this shield not working? Bye bye. What the fuck is going on? There we go. Okay, now the buttons are obviously not working. So I will see you next time. Hey, bye bye.